So I'm at a low point in my life during what are supposed to be the best years of my life. And it's hard for this emotion to feel legitimate when objectively I have a great life. I have people who care about me, I have a roof over my head, etc. But I've come to a point in my life where I feel too old to have achieved this little. And this feeling is magnified when compared against my peers. They're off getting married, buying houses, and I'm still here talking at a camera in my parents' house. And I feel like most people can relate to chasing that ever elusive dream job that gives us that sense of purpose. That same sense of purpose that allows us to comfortably and confidently navigate our lives, knowing that your work makes a difference to the larger world. It speaks to the underlying desire to connect and to apply meaning to existence. And my purpose was drilled into my head from an early age. I was that kid who could draw well, or that kid who could play music. People around me said that I was gifted, but realistically I was probably just a little bit above average. Hearing anybody say anything positive about my skill sets has always made me recoil in disgust. Having witnessed the advent of social media at a young age, I was continuously seeing children half my age infinitely more talented than I ever could be. Social media is a world where that prodigy is the yardstick by which we measure talent, and anything that falls short is insignificant. Having internalized that at a young age, I could never be talented in my own eyes. I wasn't at that impossible skill level. Maybe my above average skills were enough for the people around me in my small town, but it wasn't enough for the larger world, so why bother? This problem is magnified, of course, when creators all around are routinely battling the algorithm for relevance, but that's a whole other video. And obviously, innate talent and hobbies do not equate to let's make it a career, but it's a staple of Western society. It's that classic rags to riches story. Maybe there was a time when that idea had more merit, but now the way that we herald the monetization of all your interests and hobbies as the big end goal is problematic. And yet we still fall for it. I still fall for it. Maybe because in some corner of my mind, still irreparably latched onto that incongruence, echoes the question, if I'm not that bright talent that others told me, then who am I? But the end result is always the same. I either lose energy and focus, or I get discouraged because I'm not good at it right away like I'm supposed to be, and I'm done with it until I just randomly decide to pick it up again. And the cycle repeats. All while I watch my life pass by me in real time. Basically, I want to do everything at once, but I end up doing nothing. At this point, I don't care if this is my last hurrah cry for help before I finally shut up forever, or the beginning of my turning point or my meteoric rise, and I don't care about this being the world-changing, career-defining cornerstone of my existence. I just want to give myself the chance to be authentic, gather the courage to be vulnerable, and dare to be heard. In spite of the overall pessimistic vibes of this rant, I hope you find something here that resonates with you and makes you feel less alone among the claustrophobia of the human experience, because sometimes that's simply all we have. Other times, it's all we need.